What's going on? This is TJ Stradamus, and I will be doing my first round mock draft. Here we go for the 2021 NFL Draft. So, the number one overall pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars, well, we obviously know it's going to be Trevor Lawrence going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And at number two, this is interesting because the Jets still got Sam Darnold. They got a bunch of cap space. I don't see it in Sam Darnold, so I'm gonna say I just want Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson out of Brigham Young University goes to the New York Jets. They got some meh skill people. The only bright spot of their receiving core is Denzel Mims, and they got a rebuilding O line. I loved the Mekhi Becton pick last year, but I got Zach Wilson to Robert Saleh and the Jets. That leaves me at number three, which is Miami via the Texans, I think from the Laramie Tunsil trade. This is tough because you still got to rebuild the O-line. I think my logical pick would be to take Penei Sewell, considering he is the best lineman. So I'm going to say Penei Sewell goes to the Miami Dolphins at number three, and Atlanta Falcons at number four. Ooh, Matt Ryan is not their problem to start. I really think that he got 2 more years on his contract. It's like, what are you going to do? Move off of him? You can't. So I say they need a defense because they were one of the worst defenses. So let's see. I'm gonna say Quidey Payne, edge rusher out of University of Michigan, goes to the Atlanta Falcons. And that leaves me number five with the number five, the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, we know what they're gonna do. I say Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern goes to the Cincinnati Bengals because you already got your quarterback, you got some decent skill people, but you need to build that O-line because you can only get so far with no O-line. As Russell Wilson's found out the hard way, he's only gotten so far with that O-line, especially since that Super Bowl. But man, the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, come on. Let's be fair. The Eagles aren't going to draft a quarterback at number 6. I don't see them drafting a quarterback. So, okay, I'm going to say they take I'm going to say they'll take Micah Parsons from Penn State, linebacker from Penn State, at number 6. And the Detroit Lions, I mean, they did get Jeff Okudah last year. They're kind of rebuilding on defense. They got a good offense. They score points, but their problem is they were horrible on defense last year. I'm going to say Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech goes to the Detroit Lions at number 7. And that leaves me with the Carolina Panthers. And, well, I got the Carolina Panthers taking Justin Fields. So Justin Fields off the board at number 8. And plus, he'll sit behind Teddy Bridgewater for a year and learn the system. And I think Matt Rule, it's going to work. It's going to work, all right? Don't worry. Matt Rule in Carolina will work. He's a good coach. He knows about rebuilding, so I'm not really worried. Carolina will be there soon enough. And Denver Broncos at number 9. Ooh. Wow. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah going to Denver out of Notre Dame at number 9. And the Dallas Cowboys at number 10. This is getting really interesting. The Dallas Cowboys at number 10. Okay, you're probably going to bring Dak back on a franchise tag. Let's start with that. Likely. And the O-line is getting really old. Their skill players are really, really good. They need to start rebuilding that O-line. I got them I think Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech goes to the Dallas Cowboys. And we're at the New York Giants now at number 11. Okay. Woo. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm going to say Daniel Jones has got a fumble issue. Their O-line's They got skill players. I mean, Ja'Marr Chase, I'm going to say they're going to take Ja'Marr Chase out of LSU. And now the San Francisco 49ers at number 12. And I think, assuming they're likely going to have Jimmy Garoppolo, this is so tough for me because they can't win when he's not playing. But I still question whether he's durable enough to stay healthy for another year. But assuming Garoppolo is going to be the quarterback and he's going to be healthy for the next year and a half, 2 years, I'm going to say the 49ers take Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. And then he'll sit a year and learn the system. And Trey Lance, dudes can play. I was watching the Herd earlier, and I saw some clips of Trey Lance from North Dakota State. He can run. He's an athlete. He's a better athlete than Jimmy G, dare I say. And we got the LA Chargers at 13. Okay, we know they're not going to draft a quarterback because we know Justin Herbert's great. God, there's a lot of good players still on the board. I'm going to say they're going to take Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC to the LA Chargers. And we're with the Minnesota Vikings, and I think the Minnesota Vikings will take. There's still a lot of good players on the board. Danielle Hunter is an edge rusher, so they're good there. I think they need to still shore up their defense a little bit. Who's the best linebacker still left? Nick Bolton, Missouri. He's the best linebacker still on the board, but let's see. I'm going to say they're going to take Christian Barmore out of Alabama. And here we are, the New England Patriots. Now, come on, this is an easy one. This is easy. I got the New England Patriots selecting Mac Jones because I highly doubt they're going to bring back Cam Newton. And they're going to be in a market for a quarterback anyway. So I think Mac Jones of the Patriots, I think it's about a lot because, let's face it, Bill Belichick's he's good friends with Nick Saban. He likes Alabama products, Dante Hightower, just to name one. He likes products from Alabama. So, and then now we are Arizona. Okay, come on, this is easy. They're going to draft. I think they're going to draft an offensive lineman. So they're going to draft. Let's see. They're going to take Samuel Cosmi from University of Texas, and then we are at the Las Vegas Raiders at number 17. I think Derek Carr can win games. My problem is their offense is not their problem. Their problem is they're horrible on defense. Like, Derek Carr can win. It's just their problem is they are terrible defensively. Let's see. J.C. Horn is still on here. Devontae Smith. I mean, come on. I got them taking a corner because they need to shore up their secondary. J.C. Horn out of South Carolina to the Las Vegas Raiders. And Miami's got a second. I think they got another pick. Let's see. Do they have another pick in the end of the first? No. See, Miami. Come on. Miami, if Jalen Waddle is still there, they'll take him. I'll take Jalen Waddle over Devontae Smith. And the Washington football team. Oh, this is easy. Devontae Smith going to the Washington football team. It's easy. Come on. You got Terry McLaurin, Josh Dawson. You got a track team of receivers there. And then, but who's the quarterback? I don't think they'll draft a quarterback. I highly doubt it. And now, Kyle Pitts. Still got Kyle Pitts. the Chicago Bears at number 20. I'm at right now. This is tough. This is extremely tough because they are really good on defense. They did select a tight end in like the second or third round last year. Cole Kmet is not bad. Wow, Najee Harris is still out here. They still got Khalil Mack. I'm gonna say Rashad Bateman out of University of Minnesota goes to the Chicago Bears. And now the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know, Chris Ballard. He's one of those guys you never know with him. He's always go for it. This is what I'm doing and back out. I'm gonna say they're gonna take I could see them taking probably another lineman. So I'm going to say Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama goes to the Indianapolis Colts. And we're at 22, the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. They were really bad defensively last year. They had no pass rush. I could see them. This is tough because it's like you could either take a pass rusher. I think they're going to take a pass rusher. Gregory Rousseau out of University. The U goes to the Tennessee Titans, and the second first round pick that the Jets got. I think this is from the Jamal Adams trade, but whatever. Now the Jets will take Kyle Pitts. They'll take Kyle Pitts. That's easy. Come on, you need skill people, and I think this is good. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see. I think James Conner's a free agent. I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers will draft Najee Harris, the pride of Antioch, California, and the University of Alabama goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is perfect because James Conner, I highly doubt he's not an every down bruiser. I mean, he'd take a beating, but Najee Harris is a bruiser, okay? I'll take him. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars, another first round pick. Okay, who will they take? Let's see, Aziz Ojulari still out there. Travis Etienne. I think they're going to take Patrick Surtain the second out of Alabama. And the Cleveland Browns at 26. This is interesting. This is an easy one. Actually, this is an easy one. You take a corner. Let's see. This is an easy one. This should be an easy one. You take Trevon Moehrig out of TCU. This is easy. You take that and the Baltimore, and now we're at the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see. I would take. Let's see. I think they're going to take that. They were weak at wide receiver. I'm going to say Kadarius Toney goes to the Baltimore Ravens at 27. And that leaves me with New Orleans. They're really over the salary cap. But hey, Mickey Loomis is really good at drafting. I think he's going to take an offensive lineman at number 28. Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State going to the New Orleans Saints. I say that because they took Cesar Ruiz at number 24. I think they were at last year out of Michigan. So kind of want to keep that offensive line bulk, and they still got Teron Armstead. For God knows they might get rid of him, but I'd be very surprised by that. And the Green Bay Packers. Oh, this is very interesting. Well, considering they drafted Jordan Love last year, it's kind of Jalen. I think they're going to take. Let's see who else did they got? I think they're going to take. I could see them taking a corner. They already got Jair Alexander. I think they're going to take Zaven Collins out of Tulsa, going to the Green Bay Packers. man, the Buffalo Bills. We're almost there. We're almost done. I've got this is an easy one. This is an easy one. You take an edge rusher. Joseph Osai goes to the Buffalo Bills. And the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. This is a good one. God knows. Ooh. See, who else do you got? Skill people? Any skill peoples? Let's see. I think I would say Terrence Marshall Jr. goes to the Kansas City Chiefs, and that leaves me with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the defending Super Bowl champions, right at the end of the first round. And they took Keyshawn Vaughn last year in like the fourth or fifth round. So I'm going to say, if they can't keep, I'm just going to say, if they cannot keep Shaq, assuming they can't keep Shaq Barrett, they will draft Jason Oweh out of Penn State, an edge rusher. Boom. That is my mock draft. Thank you very much for watching. This is my mock draft right here. I got Trevor Lawrence. Going to the Jaguars. Zach Wilson to the Jets. Penei Sewell to the Miami Dolphins. Quidey Payne to Atlanta. Rashawn Slater going to the Bengals. Micah Parsons to the Philadelphia Eagles. Caleb Farley to the Detroit Lions. Justin Fields to the Carolina Panthers. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah to the Denver Broncos. Christian Darrisaw to the Dallas Cowboys. Ja'Marr Chase to the New York Giants. And I got Trey Lance out of North Dakota State going to the San Francisco 49ers. Elijah Vera Tucker, Christian Barmore, Mac Jones, Samuel Cosme, J.C. Horn, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Rashad Bateman, Alex Leatherwood, Gregory Rousseau, and Kyle Pitts, Najee Harris, Patrick Surtain, Trevon Moehrig, Kadarius Toney, Tevin Jenkins, Zaven Collins, Joseph Osai, Terrence Marshall Jr., and Jason Warren. That is my mock first round, and thank you so much for watching.